So what was your McAllen, Texas experience?
I had such a sweet experience with the assistants. We had gone to work with the missionaries, the president of the McAllen, Texas mission, and we had spent the day with the president and the assistants, and we trained on this. We trained on the doctrine of Christ. The assistant said, Brother Jarman, will you come with us tonight? We have an appointment with a brand new family. We've never taught them yet. Just come and watch us. And I said, I'd love to. We arrived at the chapel. This was the very first time they were teaching this family. They had contacted this man on the street. He was working on a car. And he said, yes, I'd love to come. And they met at the chapel. It was a Tuesday night. What's going on at one of our chapels on a Tuesday night? It was insane in this room. It was just amazing. There were young men and young women having their activities. There were people walking all over the place. And everywhere we went, they'd say, oh, hello, elders, and who have you got here? Well, this is the Hernandez family. Let us introduce you to them. And it was the father and the mother and two teenage daughters. I mean, it was just wonderful. And then we walked in and they said, and this is the chapel area where we hold our sacrament meetings. We opened the door, and the primary was practicing for the primary Sunday program. And their kids were everywhere. And we said, these children are practicing for a program where they're going to perform for their parents. And this family was just in awe. And we walked through there, got to the other hallway, and it was the same thing. The Relief Society was in there, and they said, come in and help us with this project. And we finally got through that, sat down in the room, and this family was like, we want to do this. This is so wonderful. We haven't even taught them anything yet. And these elders, in 20 minutes, prayed with them, went through a very brief first lesson, and then got right to the restoration message, and then gave them a Book of Mormon. Every one of them had a Book of Mormon. We read some there, and then they said, Brother Hernandez, will you pray to end this meeting? And he said, I'm a little bit nervous. They said, I'll kneel right by you. I'll hold this book for you. Here's the steps. And they helped him pray. He got off his knees, and he said, this is exactly what we've been looking for. My family needs this. What do we need to do? That was the very first visit with this family. These elders did everything we talked about in the training and did it with the sweetest spirit. We walked out of that, the family drove away, and the elders said, how did we do, Brother Jarman? I said, that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. They said, that was wonderful. They had never done it like that before. But it's when it's done right, there's all the evidence.
Con maravillas obra Dios en la profundidad, calma la fiera tempestad y pasa por la mar. Oh santos, ya valor mostrad, las nubes no temáis, llenas están de gran bondad y bendiciones dan. Sus fines Dios revelará con todo esplendor, aunque amargo el botón, más dulce es la flor. El que carezca de la fe, en vano buscará. El gran intérprete